Now, Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Cameron Landfield.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's the hottest day of the week and likely the most extreme day of the week as well. The conditions aren't going to be really anything crazy, but we do have chances for thunderstorms into the afternoon, and the highs for today are going to be way over that average. So I'll start you with a look at a couple cameras. Roseburg, nice and clear out there, 64 degrees at 6:18 in the morning. It is warm. And Florence, can't see anything. Low clouds out over the whole coast right now is bringing that visibility down. Shouldn't be an issue for much longer. Looks like we should be clearing by about 10 a.m., so 3 or 4 hours from now. And Eugene is completely clear. We are looking sunny as ever. That's not going anywhere. 57 degrees right now as well, so it's also warm in Eugene. But I'm going to bring you the almanac here, and that's just to show you what today's high would be on average. And we're at about 78 for that average high. Now I'm going to go ahead and blast you with today's high, 95. So almost 20 degrees hotter than the average. It is a warm one out there. Likely going to be seeing high heat for tomorrow too. We are in a heat wave out there. So with that, things are dry and hot. Additionally, today is going to unfortunately be windy too. So we are looking at some pretty severe fire weather. Now, Stormcast here is going to show you clearing on the coast all the way through. Like I said, about 9 to 10 o'clock is when we see that last bit of cloud coverage. And then from there forward, totally sunny all the way through the rest of the day, except for the later afternoon. Check this out. So we're going to see a circulation switching, which brings us southeast wind. And that brings some moisture from the south as well. You'll see that as we get into 2 o'clock. That first little pop-up cloud right there is a sign of things to come, and then boom, look at this big plume that develops. 4 o'clock into 5, 6 o'clock, we have these chances for pop-up showers. The problem is with the heat wave we've been in, it's dry out there, and I don't think we'll see any of that rain hitting the ground. So we've got these little thunderstorms popping up, and potentially that means dry lightning, which of course is very bad news after a heat wave. And just to back that up even further, here's the entire day on the accumulation graph, and it shows 0. So it looks like most of the models are suggesting we won't see any rainfall hitting the surface either. Now, another bad deal for the fire weather for today is the east winds that are getting faster and faster. We have a pretty big wind event coming into the afternoon, so if we do have a fire, it's going to spread. Looking at 12 o'clock, we've got about a 25-mile-an-hour gust, widespread, but getting into 4 o'clock is where we see those big numbers develop. 30-mile-an-hour on the coast, 25-mile-an-hour inland, and that starts to die off as we get to 6 o'clock, but there are several hours of gusty, fast winds, and it's hot and dry, so bad news. The coast is going to show you 64 for today, mid-60s most of the week, and mostly sunny. Umpqua Basin, hot today, chances of thunder coming up in the afternoon, mostly in the 80s after Wednesday. Cascades have 2 chances for thunder today and tomorrow, mostly sunny out there too in the mid-70s. Willamette Valley, 95 today, 90 tomorrow, looking at the low to mid-80s for the rest of the week.